Oh, why hello there. Come, sit down, take a load off. I didn't see you there. You're probably wondering who I am. I'm Wilson Percival Higgsbury. I used to be a gentleman scientist in the forests of New England, up until I built Maxwell's door and entered a parallel world known as the Constant. I may have got back into the real world back in 2012, but my home was lost to nature. Oh, but never mind that. I've picked up so much survival skills in the wilderness, and I could show some of that to you in the form of cooking delicious recipes under the sky. For now, I can cook ratatouille, a good source of fibre to keep us going in the wilderness for now. First thing I'm going to do is put the crock pot over the fire. There we go. Ingredients for the ratatouille include garlic, very nice, basil for the stems, olive oil, and about 6 tomatoes. Here are the tomatoes, very nice. Oh, and last but not least, salt and pepper to season. First thing I'm going to cut is an eggplant. First things first, I cut the end off and whoa, nearly dropped that, wasn't that lucky. Now to start slicing. I sped this up for your convenience, but as you can see, I'm slicing it into quarters, which are appropriate stew-sized pieces. And I'm going to slice the bottom part because no scrap should be left unused if I can help it. Now let's put these slices in my nice wooden vessels. I know it may seem like a lot of slices, but if you were to make a mistake, there's always plenty of extra or backup slices for the stew. First thing I'm going to add to the pot is the olive oil. Next thing I'm going to slice up is the courgette. It's pretty much the same as cutting the eggplant. You cut it into pieces and then quarter them. Keep slicing it, and oh, I dropped that. Never mind, I can just throw it in the fire. Now I'm going to slice the first thing that will go in the pot, the onion. The onion will caramelise when it's one of the first ingredients. Oh, looks like I need to tend to the fire a little. Now I've tended to the fire, I'm going to dice this onion quite finely. Now I've cut it in half, it should be easy to peel its pesky skin off. Right, in go the finely diced onions ready to caramelise. Next up's the green bell pepper. I'll slice the top off, then slice it in half, and get rid of the tough, bitter seeds on the inside. I can just throw them into the fire. First I'll cut some pieces off the top of the green bell pepper, so nothing goes to waste. And then I'll start dicing the rest of the bell pepper. Alright, in go the bell pepper slices. In you go. Phew! As you can tell, it's very hard work cooking in the wilderness. Okay, next thing to cut is the garlic. I'm going to cut off the skin to expose those cloves, which is harder than you think. Ugh. Okay, now the cloves are exposed and I'm peeling them. I'm going to cut this one, crush it a little, and then dice it. Okay, and now I'm going to crush this second clove and give it a good slice. Now, let's add this nice aromatic garlic to the pot. Okay, now I'm going to give it its first stir. Now, let's dust off this chopping board of all the garlic skin and get to slicing the yellow bell pepper. Admittedly, I sliced it a little different, but it helps me get the seeds out a lot better. Okay, let's get the lid off, and in goes the yellow bell peppers. And while I'm at it, I can put in the eggplant slices from earlier as well. And of course, it won't be a ratatouille without tomatoes. As Willow says, these are a pain to cut. These are what make up most of the broth of ratatouille. In between this hard task of cutting the tomatoes, I'm going to add the courgette slices. As is always important, I keep my fire topped up. And now let's give it a little stir. Now, let's add these first tomato slices. Okay then, I've got a trick to show you with the last two tomatoes. First I cut them as usual. And then we put them in a mortar and pestle. It extracts the juices and gets it ready for the broth that makes up the ratatouille. Okay, let's add this mashed tomato to the ratatouille. Now to add the last few ingredients to make it nice and flavourful. First, I'm slicing some basil stems to add some nice flavour and fragrance to it. And now for the last two seasonings, salt and pepper. I put them in a nice wooden seasoning vessel. It's been an hour and a half since I've been cooking this ratatouille. Let's have a look. Oh, smell that. Nice and tender. I'd say it's about ready for consumption. It's delicious. Well, I hope you enjoyed this nice cooking video, but stay tuned, there will be more to come. The wilds have hidden great secrets for us. Farewell, I'll see you later, and remember, don't starve!